Big win, Don Wilson here with John the Bull Makdessi. You've just had quite a meteoric rise since you got to the UFC. 2 big wins. Now you're going up against everyone's favorite thong-wearing Dennis Hallman. How do you feel about that fight?
Well, I find it's a very good fight for me to prove myself. He's a well-experienced fighter, and he's been around the game for a while. And I'm just happy to be part of Toronto's show. I love fighting for the Canadians, and we'll see what happens that night.
Now, does it get you a little bit more excited, a little more up for the fight because you're going to be taking on someone that, well, he holds 2 wins over Matt Hughes. For one thing, he's a mini legend in the sport almost. Does that get you a little bit more excited for a fight?
Well, of course, it's like I said, I want to prove myself, and I find that this is a great opportunity for me to fight a guy like that. He has many great fights. You know what I mean? He fought from 185, 170, dropped it to 155 now, and I'm just happy to be part of the UFC, and I just want to go out there and prove myself.
Well, you've definitely just done an amazing job in the UFC. A beautiful spinning back fist knockout over Kyle Watson, I believe it was. One thing that I've noticed about you, you're very good at creating your own fan hype. You're great at doing your social networking. You got a website coming out, your Twitter. Why don't we touch on all that? So, first off, where can fans hit you up at Twitter?
Well, I got a Twitter called Bull Squad MMA. Yeah. You can hit me up on that. I got my own website, johnthebull.com. You can check that out. Yeah. Fans can actually register and sign in, and they can interact with me and send me pictures and stuff. It's another way for the fans to interact with me and build my fan base. Yeah. Also on Facebook, I got my own fan page, John the Bull Makdessi.
And you're one who's really good to their fans. You like talking to your fans. You like being involved in that. How does having such ravenous fans, make you feel?
For me, my goal is, of course, I've been doing martial arts since the age of 6. It's my life. Fighting is my life, and I'm very blessed to transit from a taekwondo to a karate to a kickboxing to an MMA background. I'm very blessed. Not too many fighters are able to do that. Yeah. And my goal is to also. I believe that I'm a people's fighter. I want to build my fan base, and I want to try to be a fighter for the people. Give them an exciting fight, give them their money worth.
Now, you definitely give the fans the money worth on numerous occasions. You mentioned Taekwondo, and a lot of people say Taekwondo has to be the hardest martial art to transition into MMA. But you incorporate a lot of the side kicks, a lot of the spinning kicks from Taekwondo. How have you been able to incorporate that into your game?
Well, I mean, I've been kicking through all my life. Like I said, Taekwondo is not the only art that does those kicks. You got Shotokan karate, you got kickboxing. There's variations, Muay Thai. There's a lot of different arts that actually do those kicks. It's not only a Taekwondo kick. It's just that because I practiced in Taekwondo, it was my basic. Those kicks, I don't even train them. They just come out instinct.
A lot of fighters say that if you learn Taekwondo when you're young and you have that dexterity in your legs, it's something that you'll never forget. Is it something that have you tried to transition it over to like a Thai boxing or say something like a like a straight karate, or is it just something that comes out, like you said, you don't even train it just comes out by itself?
Yeah, exactly. I don't even train my kicks. I wish I can train my kicks. I right now as we speak, I'm trying to evolve and I'm practicing 8 different disciplines. My ultimate goal as a martial artist is to be outside of the box, able to implement kickboxing, Muay Thai, boxing, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, Taekwondo, karate, put it all together in one. And there's not too many fighters who are able to do that, and that's my ultimate goal.
Now, like, if someone were to tell me to stereotype you as a fighter, I would say you're a stand-up fighter. But you do have great jiu-jitsu, you do have great ground. Do you prefer to stand it up because it excites the fans, or is that just your base?
Like I said, wrestling, grappling came after everything. I'm a stand-up fighter, but people don't understand. There's so many variations in stand-up. You got, like I said, Taekwondo, karate, kickboxing, boxing. It's stand-up fighting is not as simple as people think it is. There's a lot of aspect to the game, and wrestling, grappling. Like I said, it's not my forte, but I train that as, if not harder than everything else. You know what I mean? Because I believe, like I said, when it's time for me to go to the ground, I'll take it to the ground. For now, God willing, right now it's been stand-up for me, and I believe that fighters want to see a good fight, you know what I mean?
Well, and fans definitely do, and you have definitely put on those finishes for us. Now, before we let you go, any family, friends, sponsors that you'd like to give a shout-out to?
Yeah, of course. I want to thank my good sponsors. I got Head Rush, Weeder, New Face, you know what I mean? And I just want, of course, my fans and my family, I love them, and I just want to wish everybody the best, and they make me stronger as an individual.
Well, definitely strong. You've proven yourself to be. Next up, you got Dennis Hallman. Hopefully he's wearing real fight shorts at UFC 140 in Toronto. Beautiful. Once again, big win, Don Wilson. John the Bull Makdessi, Top MMA News.